Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Veni Nisa. I'm from English Department 2019, PGRI WIRANEGARA University. In this opportunity, I would like to present my presentation about summary of short story 2. Contents 1. Title of the story. 2. The result of summary of the story. The title of the story. The Little Match Girl by Hans Christian Andersen. The result of the summary short story. The short story, The Little Match Girl, is all about the poverty, hunger, and helplessness of a little girl who is sent to sell matches when she is supposed to stay at home or at school. When all the world seems to be celebrating the New Year's Eve, the girl is deprived of the joy. The main character in this short story is not named by the author. It is only explained that she is a poor little girl. Besides that, the setting of the place in the short story is also not told in which country. The author just explaining that the story happened at the ground on a corner created by two houses on New Year's Eve. This story used a third-person point of view, which is a condition where the author put the main character as a person with a third-person pronoun, namely the girl. The author has shown us how sometimes that can be better than life on earth. The poor girl got nothing her in this life. All the visions she had in the light of the matches only reflected her unfulfilled wishes and dreams. She also wished to enjoy some delicious food, to sit under a beautiful Christmas tree, and to have the company of her dear old grandmother. But it was not to be in her earthly life. She could only get those after death in heaven. The story starting on the New Year's Eve, when it was very cold winter evening with snow and frost. When everyone was busy in celebrating the festive day with candles, Christmas tree, and delicious dishes, a poor girl was wandering on the street trying to sell her matches. She was barefoot and bareheaded, though she had the shoes of her mother. She lost them on the way. Her saintly clothes were not enough to make her warm. The little girl was sure to be beaten by her father as she could not earn a single penny the whole day. So, she decided not to go home and sat down on the ground on a corner created by two houses. While sitting there, she lit a match warm herself. To her surprise, she saw a great iron stove with bright brass knob in the bright flame on the match. The stove vanished when the flame went out. The girl lit 3 more matches on after another and saw the vision of a roasted goose on the table, a beautiful Christmas tree, and her grandmother who loved her most. By then, the girl realized that she would lose the vision of her grandmother when the match would go out. But she wanted her to stay there so much that she quietly lit all the rest of the matches to make sure the light stayed on. In the bright light of the matches, her granny looked more beautiful than ever before. She took her in her arms and flew high up the sky to the god. At the dawn of at the dawn of the year, at the dawn of the new year, people discovered that the girl had frozen to death, still holding the matches in her hand. They were talking about how the girl had tried to warm herself, but they didn't know what beautiful vision she had seen and into what heavenly joy and gladness of a new year she had entered with her dear old grandmother. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.